Right, I think we should probably jump into this. So, welcome folks, welcome everyone. And to those of you watching on YouTube, I am going to be starting a new Hearts of Iron 4 playthrough. Historical, as requested by you guys on my YouTube channel mostly. I'll be playing as Germany, going for a maybe world domination, maybe, certainly to knock out the allied countries. And if you haven't seen any of my playthroughs before, my other ones, I'll have a great big list under the description of my UK, USA, Japan, and Russia, I think is the other one I have played through. Going to be playing as Germany, which we'll select on the next screen. And okay, let's jump in. Starting in 36, the German Reich. Regular, everything on. Historical, of course, and Iron Man mode. That's fine. And off we go. Ooh. Save and play. It's got all my other saves on there. Thanks to the cloud. Nicodemus, thank you very much for the hydration already. Huge army to start with. We have some factories. So the general strategy is, unlike Germany's mistakes in World War II, we're not going to try and pick on too many opponents at once. It's one at a time until we've knocked them out. France, obviously, is the first target to go. And then preferably the UK, but we might take on Norway. And we're not going to try and aggravate Russia until we've, beaten the current enemies that we've got. That might be out of my hands, but that is going to be the plan, at least. You like watching me play this game? Lots of twists and turns? It is, especially when something happens that you weren't expecting. So let me just gather up the German army. And when I say gather up, I mean literally gather up. Let's put them all in Magdeburg. Will do. Let's have this ticking off nice and slow, and so we've got a chance to look at things. Let's pick some research. So, what would I like to focus on early on? Let's go for the usual ones. There's various engineering things to increase our research speed, which are always a good idea. That and construction. I'm going to dig back in the memory archives now. Yes, production efficiency and construction. This is what we're going to... There's a lot of this goes on at the start of the game, and it's a really good idea to get these things picked up. As Germany, we will have, of course, oil issues. But what can we hold off on? Air doctrine is fine for now. We've got the first load of planes. The heavy fighters. I do want heavy fighters. They will form part of my strategy for this. We're going down. We won't build a huge navy. We'll go with what we need, and we'll probably go down the submarine line. Subs are going to be important. How are we off for subs? Submarines. Here we go. We need the 19th... Well, we are ahead of time for that, so we'll come back to that in due course. Magnetic detonators. Get our submarines going nice and early. Land doctrine. We're going for mobile warfare, which makes sense. We start off with nothing great in the artillery stakes. Armour. We've got a bit of stuff already. We might make some light tank divisions to start with, but mediums are going to be my preferred armoured division of choice. And in here, logistics supply. That's okay. We can manage that for now. So we're not too bad. We are not too bad. I will just put one into infantry equipment. I don't know when the war will kick off, of course. Civilian factories. What have we got? Probably not enough. Probably never enough. Let's take a look at resources. I'm having to familiarise myself with all the controls here. So we are producing a nice bit of steel. A tiny bit of oil. We're going to have to work out... I mean, we can trade with Russia for oil to start with, and Romania. We are going to have to decide on an oil strategy. We can go synthetic oil, but capturing it is a much better strategy, I think. You find the Navy a little difficult in this game? It can be. It can be a little bit tricky to get your head around. So I won't have a huge naval play with this playthrough, I suspect. We will have to have something available to invade Britain at some point. But it's not like playing as a USA or Great Britain. If you want some tips on those, or at least a strategy to get you started, then watch the early sections of my USA and GB playthroughs where I organise the Navy, because that can... some people have said that really helped the way I do it in there. What should we build? I think, to start with, factories are probably a good idea. We're not going to have a whole lot spare, though, are we? And we're going to have penalties for building these as well. I don't think we're too bad for infrastructure. Let's see what we can do, though. If I just put 1 or 2 up anyway and spread them around. Let's go for 3. I mean, that is... Oh, we have more factories than I thought. We'll go for those for now, and then we shall reassign. 3 military factories. What are we going to be short of? Light tanks, we're almost certainly going to be short of. We've got decent fighters and close air support. Oh, we're going to go... rubber's going to be a serious problem in this. It is if I go working up that. Let's have a look. We want... Let's not make loads of these early submarines and stuff. Let's narrow those down. We don't want infinite subs. But also let's get them finished as well. So as things go online. Or more dockyards. More dockyards might be a good idea. Looking at this. More submarine pens, I think. What we're building there. Destroyer hulls. Yeah, I'd like to have control of the Navy, but we will finish what we've started. And then we shall build things after that. Heavy ships. Heavy ships we probably don't need to worry too much about. But destroyers might be a good idea. Destroyers and submarines. I like the idea of that. Okay. Military factories, though. Stuff that creates steel. Actually, yes, I'm going to drop these back because we're going to have a rubber shortage. And we'll work on that as we improve things. But light tanks... a towed artillery, support equipment, and just more carbines. Big stack of carbines. There we go. That's good for now. Let's go for a national focus as well. Hey, Nix. Am I new to Hearts of Iron 4? No, I've played a lot of it before. All single... Well, not all single player. I have played some multiplayer stuff. But I haven't played it in probably about a year, I think, since my last one. So I'm just finding my way around the buttons again. And Pan, welcome back. Let's have a look. What should we start with in a national focus? There's the 4-year plan. Is this the one for... We get research bonus, which is good. And construction speed. Let's start with that. No divisions in basic training. What's our infantry division like? Combat width is not bad. These would be good defensive. We have no points to spend on these. Which is fine. The Panzer divisions... Ooh. Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay. Engineers and artillery. We would add more light tanks into that. And that's fine. Okay. That's okay. I'm not going to worry about the mountain corps. Cavalry brigades. How far out is that? Oh, right. Okay. That's going to need a lot of... a hell of a lot of XP to get that up to what we want. Let's set a few of these training. We'll just go for... Actually, let's not be too optimistic. But we'll set 5 up. It gives something for people to do for now. Yeah, it's fun playing both as the same country. I do like that. We've got outdated equipment in production. These things, well, I don't really want to cancel them, even if they are outdated. They will be useful for something, and they're nearly finished. That's fine. We can ignore that. The other signed divisions, let's not worry about those for now. Decisions available. There's lots of nasty things that we can do as Germany. Demand increased Dutch trade with Germany. I don't think there's much point in going with that if I'm going to invade them anyway. Cancel? What? We've relied on the Reichsbank for the construction of our arms industry for too long, and it's time we made good our promissory arrangement with our arms manufacturers ending this. So what does that actually do? It doesn't say. We're forced to repay them and no longer receive their benefits. There's the overdue ones. Alright, we shall worry about that. Right, we are moving on. Let's get going. Navy? What have we got in the way of a navy? Can I hold down? Let's see, let's do it this way. Let's bring the entire navy into... This'll do. And then gather it up from there. It's not going to be big as the German Navy. And the Air Force. We have a bit of an Air Force. Hang on. Can I select them all at once or not? I can! Okay. Hold air wings. Where's the... I don't want to deselect. Can I disband them all at once? Trying to think. How do you disband an air wing? I don't think it's from this screen, is it? Is it from here? That sounds like the one. Nope. Okay, my memory is failing me now. How do I... How... There it is. There we go. I couldn't see where the button was. Can we do that from... Can I not select all of these? There is a way to do this, I'm sure there is. Select those. That's it. There we go. Much better. And we shall reassign those and get those training in due course. I'll worry about that later. Yeah, that sounds like Germany in the 1900s. It'll be fine. What could possibly go wrong? Let's get our navy all together. Oh, those look like new ships coming on. We've got... Do we have an army over here? We have an army over here. Let's put them in Königsberg. And is that all we have at the moment? Right. Oh, and one unit of mountaineers, which I can't see there being any point in having just at the moment. So let's abandon those. Nice, we've got a full infantry army there. Let's put that in. Let's put an infantry commander in this. Who's good with the foot sloggers? Erwin von Witzelbein, infantry leader. You'll do. I should probably put him on the French border, shouldn't I? I'll stick them over there. And set them off training as well. Oh, they're trained? They are fully trained. Very nice. And this will be the start of our first Panzer army. Alright. This is going to be an optimistic one. Do we have any field marshals? We have further down. We'll put Rommel in charge of this one. A guerrilla fighter? No, we'll save those, I think. You've been watching my UK, American, Japanese playthroughs whilst working. Hope you've been getting enough work done. Have I done any No Man's Sky playthroughs? I'm guessing NMS? I haven't. I played No Man's Sky a long time ago. I'm not a huge fan of it, I've got to admit. We are short of rubber. Okay, so where can I get rubber from? Dutch East Indies. Is there anyone that's not going to require convoys? I need to set some shipyards on that. Brazil. Someone I'm not going to be instantly at war with would be ideal. This is going to be a problem for Germany, isn't it? This is indeed going to be a problem for Germany. Well, I'll take them from Brazil. If I can. They'll have to somehow get the convoys through, which is going to be a problem. But everyone else is going to be an issue there. Yeah, people say No Man's Sky is vastly improved. But the trouble is, the core mechanics of the gameplay are the same. Go and shoot the cactus, pick up the cactus bits. Go and shoot the yellow fungus, pick up the fungus bits. And then build something that allows you to go and shoot the red leaves. And that's... I did spend a lot of time playing it, I will admit. But yes, it went on for quite some time. How come these people... Oh, this is demilitarized. Is the word I think I'm looking for. What's it saying? What have we got? Free military factories. We might be able to build some more fighters now, you know. Actually, we'll put it on those. That will eat up my rubber supply. Which is all right. We can do that. We can do that. The destroyers are being produced here, which is nice. Fuel is not great. The 4-year plan. Excellent. So that's going to boost the production of things. What do we want to go down then? What's this do? Research bonus for excavation. That's going to get... Oh, that's for resources. Hermit and Goring works. Factories, factories, factories. We like that. We like that. Synthetic resources. We like all that too. With a research slot at the end of it. Of course, we need to get onto other things as well. What's that? Does fort construction speed is faster. And land forts on the French border, which is nice. This one is National Spirit. Grossraumwirtschaft. I'm going to apologise for any of my German pronunciation in this playthrough. It is likely to be quite bad. Speaking of which, let me just make sure I am recording this, because I'm going to review this game at some point. Align Hungary. Could be. Align Romania. Daily fascism support. Yes, I think we want to go down there. What's this one? Integrate war economies. That could be good. Do we need any immediate research bonuses? Land doctrine and stuff. I'm kind of keen to push on with the economy stuff. Oppose Hitler. That would be something if we were going to do a... Yes, to rebuild the monarchy, which is a nice option for Germany, actually. You can go down and try and rebuild the old German Empire of World War I. Dockyards over there. The Rhineland. Political power, army XP. World tension is increased. I've got to be careful with that, but I think that's probably a good one to go with. Let's jump into that straight away. I'm going for that. As if the French are going to object. Hey, Tiger Faust, how's it gone? Mark's gone blind. No, I've got my glasses on today. My contact lenses, for reasons unknown to me, my right lens is just not happy today. My right eye's okay, it's the contact lens. So I'm wearing glasses so I can see what's going on. And Graham, thank you very much for the Prime sub as well. Cheers. And cheers, Tiger Faust, for the hydration. We have ways of making you drink. Right, okay, we are plodding along just to keep things on pace here. 106. I don't think we can modify the government from that, can we? Oh, I can. We have some cheap political advisors. Infrastructure, civilian factory, bonuses. Well, they're cheap, so they must be good, right? A captain of industry. Armaments organizer. Military... Oh, no, conversions we don't do. Forts, communist revolutionary. Fascist demagogue. Fascism support. War support. Both of those are very, very useful things. A Prince of Terror, non-core manpower. I like the look of that. A backroom backstabber. Charmer, silent workhorse. Another silent workhorse. Political power gain. A war industrialist. Could be good. I think this captain of industry might be 10% speed. I don't know. I might just... Go on, I can change them later. We'll go with that. What are we on? We're on partial mobilization, limited exports, and limited conscription. We probably want to change those. Oh, I should probably have saved up and got a military advisor in as the first one. Well, that's the Navy. See what the Army's up to here. Right, you guys are in an odd position defending there. Oh, I can't go into there, that's the reason. I do remember now. And the Navy is fine. It's fine. Available planes in reserves. Let's build an air force then. The Luftwaffe. What should we create? We could do with... We've got some rubbish. Well, let's set this up to be 100. We're going to start making set limits. Okay. And you will train. And we'll start setting some other fighters off here as well. So we'll put some interwar fighters Go on, we'll make 200. We need to get this going. Yes, we've got research coming up. On with more research, please. And let's set this up. Split that into 2. Nope, that's not the way to do it. Split that into... How do I do this? It's that one. In 2. That's it. And get training. They will get sent the better planes as time allows. 3 civilian factories. Okay, that's building that quite well. Do we want dockyards going on, or should we start building some synthetic refineries? I am struggling to get my teeth around my words today. These are going to be slow things, but I'm going to have some. Probably don't need that many so far. We probably need also naval base. What is my naval base? We are going to need these. Dockyards, I think, would be a good bet. That's already maxed out. Okay. We do not have huge amounts of... Right, go on, let's do that. Give me some docks. More military factories. Anything with steel is fine, so... we are going to end up using a lot of artillery. Let's go with that one. Okay, catch you later, Flynn. Nice to see you today. So, in charge of these guys, we should probably put... Hang on. We will put... In charge of the army group. Who have we got? Von Rundstedt, Von Kluger, and Walter Model. I don't think it matters too much. I'll put Rundstedt in there. Can we spend some points? Defensive doctrine. Okay, that's not quite what I was expecting. Organisation first. Charismatic. Reinforcement rate is always good. Recovery rate is also always good. Let's go with charismatic. A defensive doctrine. He's probably more use somewhere else. Oh, I forgot. I've got this army over here as well. Have I not put a? I haven't put a commander in there. An infantry bod. Unless I convert them to cavalry, but I don't see there's any sense in that at the moment. That'll do. And let's put him in with another army group, just for all these bonuses we can stack up. Modal. Aggressive assaulter. I think I want these two the other way around, actually. But I like the idea of that. Breakthrough plus 10%. Yes, we should probably switch those field marshals over. What have we got? Another factory. Okay, things are ticking along nicely. We've got guns coming along. We always need more guns. Guns are easy. Steel is easy. We can manage those resources. You want to be in there. And we do, I think... Yeah, go on then. Let's send him back. Can we just do a direct swap? Yeah, that's fine. And you can have Rundstedt. Okay, we need to build up some army XP for this. I think I might... These guys are fully... These are fully trained, aren't they? They are. They're on the border. They're fully trained. Not that we'll be attacking over there, so I can afford to put garrison level troops into there. Let's speed this up a bit now. I think we've got most things sorted out. Oh, I haven't looked at the Navy yet. The London Naval Treaty. Let's put that all into one big fleet. Oh, details. What are we in? 36. What shall we research next? And machine tools. Let's take a look. Now, we've got bonuses for these, so let's go for dispersed. We'll go for dispersed in case they try any strategic bombing against me. I'm sure those nasty allies will do things like that. I'm sure they will. And we have a bonus on that. Although we are slightly ahead of time, and I'm not overly concerned with that. It would be nice, but I think Radio. We'll go with radio. There's no point wasting research times when it's not strictly necessary. We'll still have the bonus next year. So, we need an army to face on the front on here, which doesn't need to be anything too special. And we need an army to face against the Poles. Another one in here. There'll be a lot of recruitment going on, I suspect, when we start building up. Let's accelerate time. I'm going to have to start building army XP. Even the Italians have got ahead of the goal here. My screen is it juttering about a lot for you guys, or is it just me? Doesn't look too bad on the stream preview, actually. It looks really bad on here. The Rhineland, okay. Befriend China. Befriend... Oh, no, we'd go for Japan. We would. We would go for Japan. Okay, I need to get Germans pressed for answers. We're going to have to work with that. Let's start working on this one for some factories. We do want factories. Let's start working that up. Let me just check my graphic settings, actually. Having just reinstalled this video, does it have a refresh rate? Resolution, desktop. Or in borderless mode? That's fine. But then I can't change any of those. Oh well, it's... Let me know if it looks a bit jerky or anything. Maybe it's just my monitor. I say on the preview for the stream it looks okay. And that looks okay there, actually. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's the glasses. Germany has stationed troops in the Rhineland territory close to the French border in clear violation of the Treaty of Versailles. The local population cheered the German soldiers on, while the diplomatic reactions from France and Britain have so far been muted. No more than the Germans walking into their own backyard, a political commentator in Britain observed. And that is true, and we will very quickly move up and take those positions. Press F1. What's F1? We cannot allow them to drift. Oh, this is the Dutch trade negotiations. I'm going to invade the Dutch. I'm not worried about that. Germans always starting trouble. That's what we do. That's what we do best. Oh, is it the Navy map? Ah, okay. Cheers. What have we got? We could go for... We've got the excavation bonuses now. I'm tempted to go for this, even though we're ahead of time. Because construction and getting factories pumped out, I think is kind of going to be key. What are we up to? Oh, we've got a stack of political points here. Let's just pause this and take a little look. So, no divisions in basic training. We need to fix that. This is what I want now. I want a military theorist to start earning army XP. Where are we? The Blitzkrieg one. Army experience gain. Land doctrine research speed. And armor max speed. That could be good. And there's Manstein, the mobile warfare expert. Army experience gain is the same. Mobile warfare doctrine plus 15%. He's expensive. He is expensive. Armor max speed. I like that. No, the same daily gain, isn't it? I'm going to go with Guderian on this one. Go with him. So what have we got? We've still got 133 left, which... Do we need to alter these, by the way? Are we okay at the moment? I mean, the conscription isn't a problem. But I've always got to keep an eye on these. These are things I tend to forget at the start of a game. Limited exports. Go for closed economy. Closed economy is not good, though, is it? Could be some penalties for that. Partial mobilization. War economy is good when we get there, but we can't do that yet. That's all right. Let's save up a few points and see what we get. Events or decisions timeout. I'm not interested in that. Anti-democratic raids. Nah. What's this? Oh, I'll cancel them. Cancel. Ha.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Unassigned divisions. I got my divisions built over here. We do need, actually, some of these going into... I need 3.
Zuhören.
Let me see. How do I do it? Is it control?
Zuhören.
It's not control. I'm trying to remember.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.